back to my YouTube. My name is Sheena if you're new here, and if you're returning, thank you so much for tuning in again. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I post again. So today we are going to be talking about luxury items that I don't hate, but I would not purchase. So we all fall into the luxury trends, right? So there are always new trends coming out, and we're always, especially if you're into fashion, you're always going to be tempted to fall into a trend. I am no different. I have participated in trends, will again, but there are certain trends that are out right now and circulating that I just absolutely would not purchase. So since I am a bag girl, and if you are not new here, you know this, we're going to start with bags. First on my list is going to be the Bottega Veneta Jody bag. I cannot express enough how tired I am, number one, of seeing the Jody bag all over the place, but it is just not that girl to me. The bag is not bad looking. It's a nice bag, don't get me wrong, but it is just not worth the price point for me. So it is in the 2000s and I am like, no. I had a very similar bag back in the day from Aldo that was 35 bucks. So that is another reason why I cannot see myself paying that price point for the Jody bag. It's very plain to me. I've never gone in to actually sample the bag or touch it or whatever, because I just know that it's not a bag that I'm going to be having in my collection. I don't want that bag. It's just doesn't do it for me. It's just plain with a knot and it's basket weaving, and it's just like, it's a no. I don't care what size it comes in. It's just a no. It's too plain for that price point, and I feel like I could find something at Aldo that looks very similar and I could get the same effect from the bag and save the extra money. So the Jody bag is a no for me. The next bag that is on my list of things that I do not hate, but I will not be purchasing, is the Fendi First. Okay. When I tell you that I am so tired of seeing the Fendi First bag, it's a really cute concept. Now, don't get me wrong, the bag is not hideous, it's not a bad concept. I think that it's a cute bag in other, outside of the reasons that I wouldn't purchase it. But again, this is another bag every influencer has. Everybody is just running around with this bag, and it is not the tea like that, okay? So here's why I say that. The bag is it's like on a slant, and I'll pop it up on the screen somewhere, but it has like that little slanted design, and it's like an F, and it comes in a bigger pouch, or you can come small, and it does have a strap, which I do like because you can crossbody it if it's the smaller one or even the larger one. So I like a crossbody moment. This bag though, okay, it's just not giving me what I feel like it needs to give. So I have my own issues with Fendi, and we'll talk about Fendi in another video, but this bag to me is just something that is extremely trendy, that is like a clutch, that's more for dressing up and not for everyday use. And so for the price point, I can't see myself getting enough use out of this bag for me to purchase it, let alone like some people have like collections of this bag. Like, I definitely wouldn't see myself purchasing more than one if I were to even purchase one. It's just not gonna fit into your wardrobe long term. And then, like I said, it's something that I feel like you need to be dressed up for, like going to brunch or like a cute dinner, or you're going out of town and you're getting cute and dressed up, or maybe, the bigger, clutch one if you're going to a business meeting or something like that. But or if you just like to dress up, but that means you dress up every day. I do not. So I will not be purchasing that bag. I just do not see the functionality of it. It does look like the bigger one, you can fit more stuff in. And like I said, the crossbody thing is nice, but it just does not have enough pros for me to put that in my collection or even look twice at it based on the price. So the Fendi First bag, no. Okay, Okay, so the next bag that is on my list of bags that I do not hate, but I will not be purchasing is the Balenciaga Hourglass bag. Now, I struggled a little bit putting this on the list because I do think that that is a very cute bag. And I actually kind of went back and forth in my mind about whether or not I actually wanted to purchase it, because Balenciaga does have like sales. And so you can get the bag on sale if if you catch it during the sale. But I just cannot see myself paying the price for that bag, which is in the 2000s, just because, again, it is a very trendy item. It has a very distinct design, and I just don't see that aging well. I think it is a very cute for trendy for right now, or if you have like some really cute little, funky outfits you want to wear with it. I mean, and just for the time right now, the bag is that girl right now. Like, don't get me confused. But will it be that girl in 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years? I don't think so. And I just can't see myself purchasing it and knowing that I'm gonna pay like $2,000 for it and then only get like a little bit of wear out of it. I don't see myself even reaching for it all the time now. So I definitely don't see myself reaching for it in the future. So the Balenciaga Hourglass bag, although I do find it to be cute, so no. So my next item on the list of things that I don't hate, but I will not be purchasing, is the Prada, I think it's Swarovski crystals or just plain crystals, but the Prada crystal bag, it's a no. And that is specifically because I love Prada. I think Prada, especially like now, I like the ready to wear. They're doing some really great things with that. And Prada is just always going to be in the loop, right? Even if they fall down a little bit, they're never going to be out of style. So I love Prada. But that bag is a no. Okay. First of all, it has too many jewels on it. So it's like, it again, now while I can see that you can dress that bag down, like it's not something that you completely have to be dressed up for. I can see you, street style with some, like 90s is coming back. I'm glad of that. But the 90s gear is coming back. So I can see you in a 90s outfit with that bag and running around, and it's just getting very much cute, okay? But I just feel like for the price point, again, I can go and I can find something that's not a dupe or a knockoff or whatever, but just looks very similar. It's very much inspired by the Prada bag. And I can get an inspiration bag that's going to be about $40 and have that same effect and just also, pop off my outfit still. It just is not doing enough for me to feel like I would want to pay the price for it. And then also, it is something that I feel like is going to go in and out of style. So I don't feel like it isn't going to have longevity, because we've seen stuff like this come around before and it's been in style before. But do I feel like it's going to be something that once it goes out of style that I am going to reach for it the next time it comes into style? No. My daughter maybe, but I still just don't have enough reason to pay that price for that bag. It's not that girl enough for me. So the Prada Crystals bag is a no. Okay, so the next thing, now we're out of bags and we're gonna go into a shoe. So the next thing that is on my list of things that I would not purchase, but I don't hate, are the Mock and Mock heels. So we all know the Mock and Mock heels, the cute heel with the little bedazzle bow on it. It's very cute and it's very on trend right now, has been for a little while now. I considered this shoe for getting married in. So I went back and forth between that and the Manolo Blahnik Hagassis and the Hagassis one. I mean, because they're timeless. So that's just my flavor. That's my style. I love anything that's timeless, especially if I'm gonna spend a lot of money on it. So the Maki Maki heels, although very cute, I was able to get online on Google and find so many replicas, right? That looked identical. Like, so I'm like, ugh, not for the price point. So the shoe is everywhere. I don't know whose is real and whose is not, because like I said, I actually found so many replicas online that look identical to the shoe. Of course, that's anything that you buy anyway. I mean, it really is just gonna be a matter of if you like replica things or not. If you do, you do. If you don't, you don't, and you just would prefer the real thing. That's just one thing. But it just didn't make sense to me to spend that much money on it when, number one, it's a very specific shoe. So it's very dressy. You're not really going to get away with wearing that with a pair of jeans or dressing it down. I mean, it's just is what it is. Very beautiful shoes, but you are going to have to be dressed up for it. I don't dress up and go out enough to get my cost per wear for that, so it was a no for me. So that's just really simply it for those. Very beautiful shoes, but no. So the last item that I have on my list is still with the Prada family, and that is going to be the Prada Crystals headband. Now that headband is that girl, okay? Do not get me confused. I love that headband, and they have it in gold, they have it in silver, but I just cannot see myself paying the price for the headband. It's a headband, and I purchased one from Marshall's for about $10-12. That looks very similar. So I cannot see myself paying that price for an accessory, and especially one that is not going to necessarily stand the test of time. Now, do I think it'll come back into style eventually if it falls out of style? Yeah, because it's a headband and it's crystals. But again, do I think that by the time it's gonna come back into style, I'm gonna wanna wear it? Probably not. So I just cannot pay for that. I'm not going to use it enough. So the cost per wear wouldn't be there for me. So I just cannot purchase it. It's been heavily overdone at this point. But I mean, the girls look beautiful in it. I love it. But I'm going to just run around with my one that I got from Marshall's. And I'm going to keep my extra coins because that is a no for me. Thank you so much for tuning in today and listening to my things that I don't hate but will not buy. I hope you enjoyed it. Drop a nice comment down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know what bags you like that you wouldn't purchase. And I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell.